So use the airbrush as a tool, whether you are using it with watercolor or you're doing backgrounds and clouds or you're doing portraits. Just make sure that you use the tool to the best of its ability, because it is a very versatile tool. So now I decided to come back in with some blues and some purples to kind of do some work on his hair and focus in on some of those dark areas again. This palette of colors that I decided to use blend very well together. Blues, the purples, the greens are overlap colors that are very transparent, so they blend very well over top of each other. So numerous times you will see me go back and forth using these colors in the art to be able to give it the depth that I want. Airbrushing, if you do a little bit at a time, it gives you the ability to make the work look three-dimensional, where you feel like you can touch the water, or you feel like this image can talk, or you can see the pores in a person's face or the glare in a person's eye. So with the airbrush, it's very important to understand lighting, understand a little bit about color theory, how to use colors, the difference between transparent colors and opaque colors. Transparent colors are made to blend. They go over top of each other very well. Opaque colors are opaque. They are made to go over top of dark areas to cover. They're made for coverage. So with transparent colors, you can blend and overlay and build the color up with a little bit more depth. If you notice, I do not use black a lot, specifically when it comes down to the foundation of my art. Black has a tendency to be so overpowering. Opaque black has a tendency to be very overpowering. So you want to be careful with using dark colors and different things in the beginning of your artwork, because a lot of the time it can give a look of muddiness and unclarity in your work. So I tend to use different shades of purple. If I'm going to be using a specific color of like this green portrait, I'll make sure that I use a darker green to mimic black or dark shadow, or I'll use also blue or purple to be able to use these as substitutes for black. And it's just very important, because a lot of people don't really understand that the transparent colors are created to blend over top of each other, and the opaque colors are made to be dominant over top of any other color. So if you have an opaque white, it's perfect for doing portraits on white materials or white clothing, or even on white canvas. If you have opaque black, it is great for doing a lot of lettering and different things over top of white surfaces or light surfaces. So with the transparent colors, great for blending two colors together, purples and pinks and blues and greens and yellows. All of these different things transfer very well over when it comes to transparent colors. So take your time. A lot of the times you want to make sure that your paint is at a good consistency. You want to be able to make sure that everything is flowing really well with your airbrush when you're kind of doing this style of airbrushing. coming back in with a little bit of purple to just kind of do some fine line work around the hair and so on. Again, we're focusing in on those dark areas. We're not using black, we're using purple. We're using something that's going to complement the artwork and not make it look dark and muddy. So here we have it, guys. We have the piece done up with the airbrush of the character, and then I just want to kind of add some different things to it to be able to enhance it, some different colors and different things on that level. So I think it's coming out really well. I'm very excited. I decided what I'd like to do is add some abstract colors and different things along on the piece. So I have some distilled water in the spray bottle, and then I'm using a golden additive that you can be able to add to any kind of paint. That makes it very easy to be able to use it on fabric. So I'm mixing that together with some paints and a paintbrush, very watery, and making sure that I kind of want like a tie-dye feel, nothing too heavy, nothing too opaque. I want everything to kind of have more of a loose kind of feel about it, and let the colors just naturally blend together. So, you know, I think with the bleach and the different layering, I think this piece of art is coming out really cool as a piece of wearable art. I'm gonna enjoy wearing this myself. So I'm coming in with some pink, laying that down, splattering it all the way around. Got to get the back, and just letting those colors do their thing. So I like very, you know, high graphic art. I'm gonna cover that up so the splatters don't get over top of the portrait. And I think it's something very unique and different, and I'm digging it. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comments, if you like it or not like it, or what's your perspective of it. Alright guys, so I got this whole piece created, got the portrait on there, got the bleach abstract concept popping off. I really like the way that it all came out. Got a tie-dye kind of grunge look, very graffiti based urban zip up hoodie. Really enjoyed this project, really like the way this project came out. Hope you guys learned a lot about it. If you'd like to see more, definitely comment below, let me know your thoughts about it. And yeah, definitely take some of these techniques and run with it. This is my first of many on this process, and I really enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. Definitely make sure you subscribe, and I appreciate you guys. See you guys on the next one. Bye.